Hey guys, new year, new narrative. I want to share a thought with you. Have you ever heard the following little quote? Watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Choose your words, for they become your actions. Understand your actions, for they become habits. Study your habits, for they become your character. And develop your character, for it becomes your destiny. I remember reading this years ago and I thought it was great. But the message I want to share with you today is the following. The key to this is the narrative. The key to this is the way you explain things to yourself. If you explain things one particular way, you tend to act on that. So you see something that's happening to you. You see something as being out of your control. You see yourself as a victim or whatever. Or something's been done to you. You tend to act in response to that, as opposed to seeing yourself in control, that you are actually managing your life. Or you explain something. A simple example is you're in traffic and so you want to pull out and somebody cuts you off. How do you explain that to yourself? Is this a personal attack by this person? You've no idea what's going on in their lives. You've no idea what they're doing. Maybe they saw you, maybe they didn't see you, maybe they're doing it on purpose, maybe they're not. So how you explain things to yourself, your narrative, the story you're telling yourself is critical in that it leads directly into the way you act, the way you respond, which becomes habitual, which ultimately becomes your character, which over time becomes your life, becomes your destiny. So think about this, a new year, a new narrative. So every time, here's the action point for you, every time something happens right today, tomorrow, next week, no matter what it is, observe yourself, observe your thought process, observe how you're explaining this to yourself, and then ask yourself the question, could I explain this to myself differently? Is there another way I could look at this? And if there is another way I could look at where you're taking ownership, taking control, taking responsibility, what would that lead to in terms of actions and what I would do? Remember, if you're pointing like that, there's all these ones pointing back in here. If you want to take control, you must accept full responsibility for what's happening, irrespective of whether or not you cause the situation. Only then can you do something about it. Otherwise, you're out of control and you can do nothing about it. Somebody else is responsible. Society, God, your friend, your enemy, whatever. So think about it. New year, new narrative. Thank you.